Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna, and today we're doing a little bit of some Halloween fun. We're doing like a tech witch retro neon dark goth vibe. I don't know. I have an aesthetic in my head, and I hopefully included some inspiration pictures as we get into the video that I'm kind of basing this on. And yeah, this is what we're doing today. We're doing us a Techno witch makeup look using the beautiful Bad Witch Club palette from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, because these colors are absolutely electric. Electric Witch? Is that what I am? Ooh, that could be a name. But there's a band called what? Electric Wizard. Isn't that a band? That's a band. These colors. They're electric. In person, whoa. Whoa. So that's what we did today, playing with this palette and just painting, getting creative. Did this look take an absolute turn as I was creating it? Yes. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and started getting a little bit more David Bowie inspired with the lift and little new romantic vibes and a little less precision. It morphed, it grew, and here we are. So if you want to see how I got this look, spend some time with me and just see how to do a cool Halloween look, I guess. I don't know, some inspiration from me to you. Just go ahead, keep on watching. Before you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know down below some more looks you want to see. I think I have time to squeeze in a couple more Halloween looks. If there's something in particular, maybe like an aesthetic or inspiration that you want to see a look built around a spooky vibe, let me know down below. I do want to create another look with the Moonlight Magic palette from Profusion. 100% want to do another look with it before Halloween to give you guys some more ideas. And yeah, okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. I had fun creating this. I really did. Alright, on to the video. Alright, so I'm thinking like cyberpunk witch vibes. A techno witch? I don't know. I've got a concept in my head that I'm going for today, okay? And I want to use this palette from Give Me Glow, which is called the Bad Witch Club. I mean, look at these colors. So yeah, I'm thinking like these kind of colors and witchy. Like, what do they call them? Like the memory reboot edits and stuff that you see on Instagram where it's like kind of vaporwave stuff, but the subject matter is not vaporwave. Like, just edits of things. And I'll try to put some examples. That's what I'm going for today with this. Because, A, this color story is absolutely insane. Look at this. This is the most electric looking palette. I really want to have some fun today. And we're just going to paint and create a look. And it's going to have some fun Halloween vibes. And yeah, it's my first experience with Give Me Glow, so I'm excited about that. I love a good indie brand. And these colors are insane. Like, just when I swatched them, I was just like, wow. Wow. Impressive. We got some coffee. Let's get to it. Now, first thing I'm going to do is start with some black liner. And I'm going to put this towards the outer corner and kind of use this as a base. We're going to line the upper lash line. You'll see. I don't know why I'm over explaining. So I'm going to start right here. I couldn't find my Urban Decay black liner. I don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere. So we're using Maybelline today, which is fine. Maybelline is actually a really good eyeliner. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to take it up. In this outer corner, we're going to wing it up and create a wedge shape. And we are not going to be shy. Okay, and I'm going to take a smudgy brush and blend that out. And just soften those edges. I'm not going to overblend, just kind of smoking it out a little. I'm kind of thinking like those retro Dungeons and Dragons kind of ambient soundtracks and stuff you see on YouTube, like that kind of vibe. That's where my head's at with this look. I'm going to keep my Q-tip handy so I can keep my shape in check as well. Ours Lisa Eldridge says cotton buds. We're going to keep the cotton buds handy. She don't quite sound like that. I'm going to take a regular blending brush and we're going to start with the shade called You Can't Fly With Us. You Can't Fly With Us. This right here. This gorgeous like melon color. And we're going to bring that through the socket. Pinky melon goodness. This is just going to get things started here. We're going to blend this up and out. That's going to get things started here. I pretty sure bring that up about past the tail of the brow. Now we'll come back and adjust things once I have my foundation on, but this is just gonna be our starting point. Now I'm gonna take this kind of baby pink color called Let's Hex Our X's right here. And we're gonna put some of that on this inner part a bit. Just soften that up right in here. Let that come all the way in there. All right, now I go to a smaller brush. Let's play light as a feather and start to build that on the outer corner. This one right here. And we're gonna start over that black liner. Pat that on. And starting to pull that out. I'm going to start softening that around these edges and blending that out. Really getting some nice darkness on the outer corner. Applying it over that black base really darkens that up. Going back to the fluffier brush, taking just a touch of that plummy shade on it. I'm just gonna kind of do that. And I'm gonna jump back to my peach, or rather my melon shade that we originally put down. I'm gonna put a little bit more of that here and just merge those two together. I know I had some requests for colorful looks. Here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go back to that lighter pink. Let's hex our X's. Just soften our hair again. This is one of those looks, it's gonna be some back and forth in here. Now I take, I'm 100% that witch, which is this much brighter purple right there. I'm gonna take just a touch of that in. Sticking with this brush, I want to put some right here. Now I want to take No Mortals Allowed. It's gorgeous, vibrant, metallic. Just smooth goodness right there. No glitters, no nothing, just creamy, metallic goodness. And I'm going to put that on the center of the lid and kind of towards the inner part. Let it flow into the darker outer corner. Start right here. Look at that. That's like, the shade is on fire. Well, not really on fire. It's just, it's electric. Soften my edges. Making sure that is remaining super vibrant. Back to the melony color. I still want some of that in there. Get a little higher up with everything as we go. Alright, revisit that good old Q-tip. And we're gonna really swoop this up towards the temple. You could have used, you know, a piece of tape or something as a guide, whatever you want to do. Or whatever's easiest for you, rather. Recommend medical tape if you're going to use any. Over Scotch tape, just in case you have allergic reaction or anything like that. The adhesive and stuff, like, make sure it's latex free and safe for your body. Don't use Scotch tape. It's going to irritate your skin, even if you're not allergic. I find it to just be annoying. A lot of brands make cosmetic tape now for that. I think Elf has some. But you can just go to the first aid section at your local drugstore, Walmart, whatever, and get some tape. Go look in your first aid kit at home. You probably got it. Just tidying that up a bit. Just to kind of keep my head clear of what I'm doing. Now, I want to take this other super electric shade here called Coven Confessions. And we're going to take this one and we're going to put it on this inner part. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. And yes, I think at Christmas I will do a look with these greens. And we'll do like an electric Christmas look. Yeah, taking this shade right here. So we're not being like graphic and as clean with the application way I would normally kind of go with a cyberpunk look, where I'd maybe want a little more control and a little bit more precision to get that kind of tech feel. Today we're going more grungy, smoky, like witchy vibes set in like Night City, like in a future retro neon setting, or you know, a cyberpunk setting. I guess you're kind of doing cyber goth, just less tidy, grungy with it. I'm letting that come like all to right here and just trail off. I'm gonna grab some more of that melon color. I must kind of come right here with it, a bit higher. I have an idea. Humor me. Just gonna ignore the tail of my brow. Now I'll kind of do that a little bit better once we do the foundation and all that. Just want to get a general idea. Think gothy Jim and the Holograms. The Misfits. We are the Misfits. We're gonna get her. Take just a little bit of Let's Play Light as a Feather. That plum. Bring that up higher. There. A bit of 100% That Witch. Make sure No Mortals Allowed is looking good and vibrant here. This formula of these shades, chef's kiss. They are wonderful. I understand why people love this brand so much, because these formulas are performing like an absolute dream. Like, such an easy look to actually do. Okay, now before I do the rest of the face, I'm actually gonna just do my lower lash line too, because I anticipate some messiness, and I'm on one. So what I'm gonna do is take this liner from Urban Decay in the shade Psychedelic Sister. It's a vibrant purple. And I'll bring that through the water line first here. Which is not easy to do on camera to me. And I'm gonna bring that all across the lower lash line. And I'm gonna tug right on up, following that line in the outer corner. I'm gonna clean off my little smudgy brush, soften that up just a little bit. Right, okay, now we're gonna go back to Let's Play Light as a Feather. I'm gonna take that on a smaller brush, like it's like this. It's like a smudge brush. It's narrow, kind of long. And take some of that shade. I'm gonna come right here on this outer corner and let that merge up. And then on take 100% That Witch, which is the more vibrant purple. Come on across. It's electric, absolutely electric looking. And we'll take some of Coven Confessions here. It's more of a blue purple, a blurple. I'm gonna take my small blending brush. Nope. This one. We'll take some of You Can't Fly With Us. Scratch. And use this kind of blend just a little bit under here. Not gonna get too perfected right now until after I do my concealer. Just doing some preliminary work. Let's clean up the fallout. I'm gonna take some face primer. You can use whatever you want to use for this part. Micellar water, makeup wipe, it's up to you. Anything that I want to wipe away without tugging at my skin or leaving a residue. It's just primer, which I'm already gonna prime anyway, so it really just helps clean things up. You might go through a couple Q-tips. There actually was not as much fallout as I anticipated. This is more I'm just tidying my shape up. And I'm letting this come all up to the hairline. We're doing something there, okay? And that is a pimple right there. I'm gonna try to do something about. Blend over that. Didn't even know it was there until I started putting the eyeshadow. I stopped right there for a moment with the cleanup, and I'm gonna take some liquid liner. Oh gosh, smack myself. I'm gonna take some liquid liner. This is L'Oreal Flash Cat. And start right here. Kind of follow that shape a little bit. A little bit, a lot of it. And let it get thinner as we come in. I'm coming all the way in. Sharpen that up. Maybe we'll make this bit sharp. I'm just kind of coming up with this on the fly a little bit. And it's just getting more and more kind of crazy as we go. Okay, I want to take my black eyeliner pencil on the lower waterline a little bit, just on this outer corner, just to join up. Grabbing an angled brush a bit more of that deepest plum color. I'm going to follow that all the way up. Just kind of diffuse. Kind of do a bit of a blind spot over there. It's my eyelid. It isn't open all the way. It's hard to see. Like this side I can see way better to do. Anyway, what are you gonna do? Spooky, scary. Alright, just gonna diffuse. Just blend. There. Alright, we're gonna return to this portion. I'm gonna do the face makeup foundation because I feel like I need to do that first. Too crazy, really? Really, girl? Girl, who are you kidding? Okay, foundation. Actually, I want to kind of not go crazy on the coverage. I want to use some CoverGirl Essence. So come right there, carefully. But yeah, my nose is like stuffy and dry right now. So if I'm breathing through my mouth, it's because my nose is stuffed up. And I can't do much about it. It's so dry. I'll take some of my Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer from Fenty in the shade Amber. Super cool toned. We're going to do a little bit of contour. Everything's going to go in the same upward direction. Will this look weird? Possibly. Possibly. And I am going a little heavy-handed. But we're supposed to look a little weird, okay? That's part of the thing. So I don't want to hear no nonsense in the comments. We're supposed to look weird and be creepy today. We're techno witches. What does that even mean? I don't know. I don't even know. I know we need a cut jawline. Sun Kisser blush from Maybelline, and this is in the shade Blazing. I think this would be pretty kind of a bit of a base to go with, just to kind of get things started here. As far as the blush portion goes, clean my little brush off. We're gonna start applying this right about here. All right, I think that wasn't quite enough, but I like the glow from it. I think we're gonna do something fun when we get to the blush portion in a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer. Uses a small amount of the Butterglow concealer. Just very carefully tapping along right here. Taking what's ever left on my brush and doing this. It's residual concealer. A little bit of Lottie London brightening pink powder. And I'm gonna like let that kind of bake on right there. I don't usually bake, but I feel like today's the day. An occasion for it. This powder does really exceptionally well for that. This is a wonderful powder. And I'm just gonna set around the rest of the face as well. Okay, now I'm gonna jump over to my little Sephora Collection contour powder. It's kind of a taupey, cool tone contour. And apply it where we did the Fenty. And again, yeah, a little heavy-handed because we're doing a thing here, all right? And really going in like right here. And I just followed my natural like bone structure, which already have kind of that skull shape, which is odd to have on a pudgy face, but I have it. Going back into the palette, I think I'm going to take a little bit of Let's Hex Our Exes. This one right here. I'm going to start that. It kind of is a little bit of blush. Let's see. I'm going to take that on a very a little bit more than that. And we're going to start here and just kind of build up as we go, and you know, create a look, create a vibe. So I'm going to take some here as well, just right in there, and let that like kind of start to diffuse that shape. I'm going to take some on the nose, chin. All right, and then we'll go to the melon color. You Can't Fly With Us. This one. And we're just kiss a little bit of that in. Just a little kiss of it. Because it's a little more on the pigmented side. Really working like just right into like a C shape. Cool, cool, cool. Back to my powder puff, and I'm just gonna like swoop right there and keep that kind of defined in a way. Now I go back to my blending brush. A bit more of You Can't Fly With Us. And work right here a little bit blending. Oops. Actually, that was not that big a deal. Just gonna kind of continue my painting that I'm doing. A bit more of, let's do 100% That Witch, the vibrant purple. Alright, we're just gonna pretend that little bit outer brow doesn't exist. Lower lash line, I'm gonna take some more of my You Can't Fly With Us. Buffing that in and long. Smoke that lower lash line out a little bit with this. And continue that nice flow. And having that extra powder that we lay down for the baking just makes everything blend easily. And kind of just have a nice airbrush soft effect where it's not sticking to anything. And the powder is giving a little bit of a, almost like a barrier in a way. A soft focusness. It's a nice little trick if you struggle with like blending or anything like that, or doing some kind of apply some extra powder, like kind of just bake your whole face. Makes things a little easier. I don't know why, it just does. It does. I'm going to take just a little bit more of the plum color I got here. Let's play Light as a Feather. These names are too long. Minor critique. Alright. Bit more. Coven Confessions. Now what I'm gonna do is jump over to a highlighting palette. And for that, I'm pulling out a classic. Moonchild from ABH. I'm going to take that same brush we used for blush, and I want to take the shade, I think we're going to use Pink Heart. Pink Heart is this one right here. Has a pink flip in it. Yeah, that's the color. And right there on the cheeks. And I'm also gonna come right here. I'm not gonna enjoy washing my face later. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. This is one of those you just get in the bath. On the inner corner, I'm gonna take some of Blue Ice, which is one right here. I didn't even think about it. My shirt says Moonchild on it. You see that? That was not planned. Funny. I'm gonna put this right here. We'll build that blending brush. I'm gonna come right there. Just paint some of that. Nice that I have some multicolor iridescence going on too. That just will make things a little more fun. This is definitely a look that calls for lashes, and I also need to do something about my brows. Just gonna do something, kind of get them out of the way a little bit, and I'm gonna fill them in a little also. Alright, I'm gonna let that brow gel die. I'm gonna let the brow gel gonna let the brow gel dry and let's address the lashes. I'm gonna put on some big lashes, big-ish. This is Empress from Kiss. Don't know which collection. Probably Muses if it's called Empress. But they're just some large and in charge lashes. So I'm gonna throw those on quickly. Nice chunk of glue on there. Get some glue on it. We're gonna let that dry, that glue, and we'll put on some mascara. And before we move on, we'll do something with his head. Kind of like crazy hair. Also, it like suits this vibe to have like just wild, insane hair, because that's what I got today. This is what happens when I don't like refresh it, like wet it down and kind of reform the curls. This is where I end up with my hair. Like there's curls in here, but it's also like the curl families have all gone wonky. So I have like some really like cool, nice ringlets in here, but then there's like just madness and frizz. And yeah, that's where I end up with the hair. This is like day 3, I think. And you know, all I'd have to do is like just water bottle, spritz it down a little bit, scrunch it, and sometimes I take my Denman brush. Whoa, a clip stuck to it, and we'll maybe reform some of the curls, like especially these front pieces, because they go all kind of wonky sometimes. But I would like, you know, take a curl family if it was being particularly stubborn and troublesome, like this one. And you could, I would do this, and yeah, if it was damp, it would like hold together and form a really nice curl. But since that's not the case, what I'm gonna do is take my Denman brush and just kind of brush these ends out, because it's gonna be hair washing day a couple days, and I'm probably gonna do an updo tomorrow, so I'm not that worried about it. And I think some crazy hair can work with this vibe. What's going on with this hair part though? Here we go. Okay, I actually like the way this is looking. My hair today. Like, it's big, it's crazy, but it's like kind of nice at the same time. Actually, I don't hate it. I'm gonna spray it. You know, like I'm not about to go wash all this off in a minute. Spray it enough so I could get good pictures. My next lift and snatch. Do me some hairs. And I'm gonna stop about here. Just have the hairs kind of going up. They get a little bit like David Bowie's brows from The Labyrinth. Look, I know there's some weird stuff about that movie, but if I was Sarah, I'd stay with that Goblin King. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I think it's because we're gonna get on the brow front. Do I love it? No. I'm gonna jump back over to my palette. So some finishing, a little bit of finishing touch here. Just like after the mascara comes on, the lashes, sometimes you wanna add a little more pizzazz in. As if we could add more pizzazz. We can always add more pizzazz. Lips. You could just leave them as they were, like with some gloss. That ain't how I roll. We're gonna do black. And I don't know where my black lipstick is. Like, I own black lipstick. So we're just gonna use a little black eyeliner. No one's gonna be the wiser. Who's gonna know? They're gonna know. They're not gonna know. Like, did I declutter my black lipstick and I just have forgotten? I think I did. I was like, I could do better. I can find a better one. And I have not replaced it. So anyway, I'm gonna take some iridescent gloss now. I'm gonna take this one from e.l.f. that's kind of old. This was from their like what, Electric Mood collection. Just a pretty iridescent color. Pat McGrath has a lot of these. Actually, ooh, wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild has some. Let's go with this one. This is one of their Color Icon glosses in their Zodiac collection. These are still available at Walmart. We're gonna take the shade Pisces, which clearly I have worn with black lipstick before. Yeah. Or would the other one look better? Looks a little too blue. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with this one actually. This one is called Libra. That's my dad. My dad's a Libra. He just had his 75th birthday. I'm gonna clean that off before I put that back in there. Anyway, here we are. Techno witch vibes for Halloween. Ooh, spooky. I'll put a spell on you by hacking you. My magic technologies. I don't know. I like I said, I have an aesthetic in my head of what this look is, and hopefully you get the vibe. So here we are. I kind of love it. Like, I kind of love this. It's very David Bowie Labyrinth. Almost a New Romantics type of blending we got going on with the vibrant neon colors and the dark noir, tech-noir vibes. Here we are, and let me know your thoughts down below. If you have tried anything from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, if you have any recommendations from them, because I really enjoy the quality of this palette. Now, is this a color story I'm going to reach for very often? No. But it's fun. It's so fun. My friend was decluttering it. Of course I'm going to play with this. And yeah, I think coming up towards Christmas time, we're going to do some of these greens. We're going to do something weird and spooky there too. Like, or maybe like a neon Christmas. I don't know. We'll do something with that because that's pretty. Yeah. This is the Bad Witch Club palette, by the way. Still available on their website. I will link it below. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. And if you have any more spooky suggestions or Halloween makeup suggestions coming up, I think I still have some time to do maybe a couple videos. Drop those in the comments. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky.